Another organ harvester of a man has been exposed by some of his court members and was declared wanted by Anambra State government. This man on my screen is an organ harvester. He kills people and harvests their organs and sells to native doctors to make quick money. The quest to make quick money has made a lot of Nigerian youths to soil their hands in some dirty business, some dirty games. We thought that all the crimes that were being committed in Anambra State were all done by native doctors, but little did we know that even individuals, including this man on the screen, has gotten themselves involved in that kind of dirty business. He was exposed by some of his court members after the police got them arrested following the death of one Okada man, Mr. Samuel from Ifite in the same Anambra State. They confessed how they lured Samuel to Chief Chinaka's house and how they killed him and got his organs harvested. Those people that called Samuel were his friends by name Ifeanyi Ogbanje and another of his friends, Emeka. If this video interests you, stay glued, bring your popcorn, let's dive right into the gist, because in this channel I discuss about true crimes and true life stories happening in Nigeria and beyond. It was said that on the fateful day that Samuel got missing, that he got a phone call from Ifeanyi Ogbanje, the man on green shirt, to come to Chief Chinaka's house so that all of them will have a drink. On hearing this, Samuel didn't hesitate to wear his clothes and went to the said venue to meet them, because those two men on this screen were his friends and he wasn't thinking of anything danger as they were his friends. He was just thinking that it was just a normal friend visit, talk, drink and all of that. But little did he know that that journey was going to be the end of his life. This is the person that called him on the phone, this one. Do you believe that these people confess that a lot of people knew about their operations, but Chief made them not to talk, as he told them that if anybody should get him reported to the police, that he will sort himself out, and when he was finally out, that he was going to deal with anybody that reported them. And this made a lot of them to keep mute, and they were able to carry out all their operations successfully without interruption. This is so bad. How they lured this man was to come to Chief's house, and what they did to this man called Samuel was man in humanity to man. When Samuel got to Chief's house, they invited him to the sitting room, and he went straight to the sitting room to sit with Emeka and Ifeanyi. And after some times, Chief came out of his room to the sitting room here he was sitting and greeted him. They also confessed that when Samuel went there, that he got frightened as he sensed danger but couldn't do anything at that point. So guess what followed that greetings from Chief Chinaka? A stab on Samuel's chest, and when Samuel wanted to fight back, Ifeanyi shot him straight on his head. Ifeanyi was the one that called him. When they eventually killed Samuel, what they did next will leave you in shock. They had to butcher this man into pieces, took all the vital organs that they needed, and the chief took it to native doctors to sell them. And after selling those human parts, he gave them 40,000 naira each, money that cannot comfortably feed the family of 3 in one day. Look at what human being has turned their heart into, selling off your friend just for 40,000 naira. I never know that it has gotten to this point. Ifeanyi went ahead in his confession that after he realized 40,000 naira from the said act, that he went straight to the market to buy a fertilizer that he used for his farm. I never know that it has gotten to a point where human beings will sell off their own friend just to get money for fertilizer. It was obvious that Chief was using these people just to make money, because what will we call 40,000 naira that cannot comfortably feed family of 2 even in a day. So people will just waste some people's life just like that to get 40,000 naira. Like, really? This is so pathetic. They went ahead in their confession and said that after killing Samuel and collecting all the vital organs, they had to dig a shallow grave and buried him there. So, and after some time, they suspected that people might see the shallow grave and their crime will be exposed. They had to go and dig up Samuel's corpse and went straight to the river and threw him inside the river just to cover up all the traces. But little did they know that when it is time for God to do wonders, no matter what it is, God will still find his way and expose evildoers. So they had to do it, cover up everything, and the bike that Samuel went to Chief's compound with, they had to give it to someone to sell it as scrap. Like the person sold the bike part by part in order to cover up traces. It was said that when Samuel failed to return back home and his family members were unable to reach him on his phone as all his phones were switched off, they were worried and they started asking questions. And I think the person that Samuel told his whereabouts told the family members where Samuel went, and they were unable to trace the place. They had to rush to the police station and alerted the police, gave the police all the information that they needed. As the police has already gotten the information that will help them to facilitate the track of those criminals, it didn't take them long to track those 2 men, and they finally confessed that they were involved in the disappearance of Samuel and they had been involved in so many crimes going on in Aguleri in Anambra State. They went ahead and confessed how they have been involved in kidnapping business, and when they kidnap someone, they will call the family members and alert them that their brother or their sister has been kidnapped. And if those family members did not agree to pay the ransom that they gave to them, they will kill the person and harvest the organ and sell to native doctors to make the money that those family members couldn't give them. They say that is their method of operations. Ifeanyi went further with his confessions and he said that they are in the same court group and they were about 5 members in that court, and Chief had taken them to a native doctor's house just to take an oath that none of them will expose each other, that they will keep the secret till the day they will leave this world. What these people never know was that a day like this will come when they will kill someone and that person's spirit will not rest until he or she got justice. And that is what Samuel's spirit did to them, because Samuel refused to rest until justice is served, and that is what the police will eventually give to Samuel's spirit also to rest in peace. After those confessions, the police asked them to take them to the crime scene, which was Chief Chinaka's house in his sitting room. They took the police to Chief Chinaka's house, but they met their absent, including his 2 wives and his children. They went to the native doctor that they have been selling those organs to, and they never see native doctor either. When the youth got the news about this whole thing, they got angry and went to Chief Chinaka's house to destroy everything in there. They destroyed the house, set the house ablaze. But even as that, is not going to bring Samuel's life back to this world. What is really going on in Anambra? Even in Nigeria at large, people are losing their lives on a daily basis. The level of insecurity in our country is quite alarming. Be security conscious, be security alert. Don't overtrust friends. The essence of making this video is to create awareness so that people will be aware of what is happening and know how they will guard their life. Be security conscious, be security alert. Protect yourself the way you can. Protect your life. Don't allow anybody to protect your life for you. And if you are going to meet any friends in any locations, just let them know that you told someone that you were going to meet them, and make sure that you leave your location on. Tell people where you are going to. Alert your family. oh, this my friend called me, oh, I'm going to meet them, so that if anything should happen, your family members will be able to know where you went to and how to even locate you. I've come to the end of this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for crime stories like this and true life stories happening in Nigeria and beyond. Let me know what you think about these whole stories in the comment section. Have you heard about this kind of story? Have you witnessed it? Let me know everything you think, and don't forget to give this video a like and share to family and friends. Thank you.